Soccer situation.
Folks, this episode of Soccer Situations is brought to you by Littlefoot Coffee. Go to littlefootcoffee.com. Look at Alex's hat if you don't know how to spell Littlefoot. And add.com. Anyway, we'll do a fuller Littlefoot ad in a little bit. But, folks, in this episode, it's been a long time. We've been dormant. We've been building, stockpiling conversations like Smaug, the dragon. He stockpiles gold.
True.
But we're back, and the Prem is back. And I don't know, is it a coincidence we're recording the first day of?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff. So in this episode, too much to talk about. We've got a summer recap. We've got tragedy. We've got triumph. We'll do a general preview of the Prem and catch up on kit news. We have endless things to talk about, really.
It's true. This is true.
Right?
Endless content at this moment. Beginning of the season.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram and Threads. Threads? Should I take Threads out of the running order? I feel like I was giving Threads a chance. I think I wrote this template when Threads was new.
Yeah.
No, it's not sticking. No one's using it. It's built into Insta. I thought people would use it.
You would think they would. I feel like I look at it every once in a while. I definitely haven't dove into it fully, so
Anyway.
I can't judge people.
Anyway, we're on Instagram at Soccer Situations Podcast. We're on TikTok at Soccer Situations. YouTube.com/at Soccer Situations. And, of course, find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and most podcast platforms. If you listen to it on something that's not one of those, you're a little bit weird. We're on SoundCloud, too, though. So if you're a SoundCloud nerd still, get it.
SoundCloud nerds. They're still out there. They're still
Really?
rocking.
I imagine so.
I feel like I'm sure there's
It's a free
huge
hosting
following.
service, of course, right? There's always teenagers making
Exactly.
music that need free hosting.
SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah. I don't want to advertise for SoundCloud because I want to migrate our audio to somewhere else, I think. But,
Yeah.
you know, for now.
For now, it works.
Yeah. Anyway, once again, folks, this podcast is brought to you by Littlefoot Coffee. You can visit Littlefoot Coffee in Grand Rapids, Michigan, or buy the coffee on littlefootcoffee.com. What's new in the cafe, Alex?
Ooh, the cafe is bumping now. We've got all kinds of new specialty drinks going. That's the biggest thing right now is the horchata sunrise. The little horchata mix and iced latte. It's perfect.
Okay.
It's the best thing you can get.
Yeah,
Coffee-wise, Costa Rica is popping right now. Costa Rica season's always probably my favorite season.
Oh, man.
Best. I got to say, have I not sent you some? I should send you
I was going to
some
say,
about Costa
the
Rica.
unnamed coffee company that I work for does not have a Costa Rica on the shelves at the moment.
That's
Come on,
disappointing. That's disappointing. Costa Ricas are so good. It's because nobody wants easy, smooth, delicious coffees anymore, Todd. Everybody just wants something wild.
You're right.
Fermentation.
He's not wrong, folks.
It's unfortunate. It's as an old man in the industry, it's a trend I am not enjoying.
Yeah. You just want a crushable, chocolatey, smooth, caramelly coffee? No.
Yeah, what
No,
do
that's
we do
not
with the
enjoyable. You're wrong. Your brain is lying to you. That's not an enjoyable cup of coffee.
The industry's changed.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we're getting a little into coffee lecture territory here. If that's what you want the Littlefoot ad to be, we can definitely do that, though. But
No, I think we have coffee for everybody. I'll say that. We have coffee for everybody.
That's
We
kind
do
of
dark-
actually, yeah, that's where I was trying to steer the conversation is. Alex isn't some, like, old Luddite, grumpy,
No.
like, second wave roaster. This guy knows how to source and roast a Kenya.
We have a great natural on right now. We have stuff for the
Nice.
fruit lovers. But we also, I think, I did notice one thing is like we are one of the only specialty roasters, definitely in the Grand Rapids area, that does dark roast anymore.
Really?
Nobody offers dark roast out here.
No one even has like a roast on the menu.
No one even has a dark roast on the menu. Maybe like Sparrows does or something because they're like a Shul is dark roast is their thing. Maybe they have one, but
Well,
no one else carries dark roast. We carry coffee for everybody, people. We love dark roast drinkers.
yeah, nice. Yeah, I have no problem with it. People like what they like, you know.
They're actually
As
good.
long as you do it well, yeah, exactly. Use a good coffee. Don't make it just taste like an ashtray, like another company you might have mentioned like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Don't
I mean,
rewind, people.
Yeah, don't rewind too far. Yeah, no. Dark roast can be great. All
Yeah.
coffee is good, people.
Listen to this guy. What kind of
No,
shit is
it's
that?
not- It's not
Have you
true.
listened to the new Clips record, dude, where Kendrick is like, I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit. I was like, get him, Kendrick.
Yeah. I mean, that
cool
album
stuff.
rips.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy stuff, man.
It is.
Yeah, it's epic. They went epic for it. I didn't expect that necessarily.
I did not either. Our librarian, Josh, too, he's interesting. He's the one with the music podcast that should have blown up. I told you.
Oh,
about.
yeah, I met
But
that
he
kid.
had the
He's cool.
chance. Yeah, that kid rules. And he randomly brought up Clips. He's like, "Did you hear the new Clips album?" And I was like, "I did not expect that from you, Josh, but I love that, man." Yeah, we talked all about it.
Yeah, it's a
He
cool
was
record.
loving it.
Cool record. Very like maximalist. It's dark and sad, but
true.
it's got bangers, of course.
I said it felt like Ye's dark era when he did like a lot of that melodic dark.
You did say
feel
that right
stuff.
away, and it does very, very much have my Twisted Dark Fantasy vibes. Just like the structure of the album, the lusciousness of like the synths and the production, the samples, the kind of like, I don't know, continuous themes.
Yeah,
You know?
the energy of it just felt very. I mean, it did not feel like a Pharrell produced album for sure.
I said that too. Yeah, you know,
But it
at
was
least not
awesome.
vintage Pharrell, where it's just like boom clap. You know.
Yeah,
And there's, you know, of course, you'd love to see growth. You don't
Yeah.
want to see him trying to do that goddamn Happy Feet song.
No, it was probably fun for him to go back to some gritty hip hop.
Yeah, for sure. Working with those two, how could you
Right.
not enjoy it? That's a great little slide into Casual Corner. I didn't have it on the list, but of course, Clips
True.
dropping a new album. I think I only heard about it a month or two before it dropped.
Yeah.
And it was exciting, and then there it was, boom, and it's a banger. Love to
I
hear
feel
it.
like I had whispers a while ago about them getting back together at some point, but it felt like just one of those things that was just out in the ether. We didn't
Yeah.
know there was actually something cooking.
Yeah, I remember reading something on Pitchfork about it, but it was very much like gossip and rumor,
Yeah, there
For
was
sure.
no guaranteed album in the works.
right? Aside from that, man, summer has just blinked right by, huh?
It certainly has. It really
You've been working
has.
in probably more than I have, even, and it feels like literally all I do is work. We're both in
Yeah.
survival mode right now. Is that safe to say?
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much. I got away to the cabin for like 2 days. That was the best.
Oh, yeah.
The
That's
best of
sick.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
been-
nice.
it
It's
had
nice
been
to
like,
have that.
I don't know, 3 or 4 years I think since I've been up there at least.
Yeah, it's been a long time for me too. I don't
Actually, I
even
think the last
remember.
time I was up there is when we were all up there, probably,
Probably same for me.
which is crazy.
I went up once in COVID. I think was that in
Yeah.
COVID when
I
we
think
were
that
all
was
up there.
in COVID. Yeah, I think it
Yeah.
was later end of COVID.
When time stopped working, so I just
Yeah.
don't know what any time is after that.
Yeah, literally. Time was made up for a while there.
Yeah, I'm still in that, dude. Like I cannot believe summer went by. Like I will come to the Community Shield here. I have it listed in Casual Corner for a reason.
Yeah.
Because when the Community Shield came up, I was not ready for the Premier League season, and I was like, this is just like a fun thing I'm gonna watch.
I'm pretty
you know?
sure you mentioned it to me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that is coming up next weekend." And then when it was happening, I think I was like a few minutes late to it even happening. I saw like a notification, and I was like, "Wait, the Community Shield's today?"
Yeah.
I was not ready for that.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. People, of course, make fun of the losers. Always talk about how it's not important. The winners celebrate it, yada yada. We know
Yeah.
it's not really important. It is essentially
it's-
a preseason
It's the last preseason friendly to
curtain raiser. Yeah, exactly
kick
right.
the season off.
Yeah, and you know, it was fine. It was a decent game, right?
Yeah.
We had some good Ekatike play. We caught little glimpses of him and Verts linking up and yada yada. But really, for me, the main function of the Community Shield is like an alarm clock waking me up for work, honestly. It's like, no, for real, the season's here. You got a
Yeah,
week
it's here.
to get ready. It's like, this is actually it now.
No, truly insane. Insane
You know?
how fast that crept up on us.
Yeah, for sure, dude. It's wild.
I didn't
So, yeah.
watch a preseason game until the last game of the Emirates Cup.
Liverpool were in Asia, so I watched highlights on YouTube, but of course they were on at like in the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's hard to watch that.
So I didn't watch any of our preseason games really, but you know, I saw the highlights are out there.
Yeah,
The internet's
for
a thing.
preseason highlights can be good enough. Extended highlights are pretty good for the action you need to see.
Yeah, for sure. Aside from that, all I watched was Taskmaster this summer, dude. I told you about Taskmaster, and since I've talked to you about Taskmaster, my obsession just spiraled out of control, dude.
Really?
I was
That's
looking
awesome.
at the dates of when season 19 aired. Season 19 is when I started watching it because Jason Mantzoukas is on it, and I
Yeah.
listened to him podcast with Paul Scheer every week, and they were talking about it. So I was like, okay, dive in. Season 19 ended like 4th of July weekend.
Yeah.
Between then and now, it's like mid-August. So like, is that not even a month?
It's like, yeah, barely a month.
I am on. I've worked
middle
my.
of August.
I decided I worked my way backwards from season 19. I didn't skip back to the beginning, and I'm on
Okay.
season 3 now. So I have
Oh.
watched from 19 to season 3 in like less than a month
Holy
of
shit.
Taskmaster. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I follow approximately like 70 new British people on Instagram. I feel like.
Yeah, that's so funny.
There's always like one or two from each season that I gotta follow that I think are so funny, and that show is just so good, dude. I'm obsessed with it, absolutely obsessed.
I still need to do the full. I watched the season 19, but I haven't done the full dive in yet.
Yeah, you gotta watch a complete season if you've only watched like single episodes, because it's about the contestants kind of losing their mind over the course
Slowly, as it goes.
of the tasks. Yeah, you kind of they're different personalities, yada yada.
Yeah.
You get it. But
It's a
good
great structure of a show.
Man, it's funny. The two guys that host it, Greg Davies and Alex Horn, are so funny, dude. And it's so funny and like weirdly British that they have like a ongoing like dom sub relationship too. That's like a running part of the show.
Oh,
It's-
really? That's
it's dead serious. Yeah, like it's downplayed and it's super subtle, but it's undeniably there.
it is throughout the entire series.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's incredible. They balance. British people balance. They restrain themselves and they balance it so well. They just let little things slip every now and then, you know.
Yeah.
But it's absolutely incredible, dude.
That's so funny.
That's all I watch. No, that's not true because I saw Superman. That was good.
Oh yeah, Superman ruled. I want to see.
It's funny.
Yeah.
It's funny that I had heard so many great things about it, but what it took to get me off my ass out to see it, even though I have AMC A-list, so I didn't even need money to go see it.
It didn't matter.
Was when I heard that Peacemaker had a cameo in it, and I needed to see that
That's
before
right.
Peacemaker
Peacemaker
season
comes
2
out.
next week. Yeah,
Is it next? It's already
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, Thursday.
Oh, that's great news.
So I was like, oh man, I gotta go see Superman before the new Peacemaker comes out. And Peacemaker's cameo is like 20 seconds in it, and it has no bearing whatsoever on anything. But it's so funny.
Yeah, Peacemaker still fucking rules.
Oops, I just kicked the camera stand. Sorry, sorry, YouTube people. Tripod, it's called, not a camera stand. Anyway, Superman was good. Peacemaker's funny. Watch both of those.
Hell
What was
yeah.
I saying? Should we get into soccer eventually? Have
Have you
anything
seen
else
that?
fun?
Have you watched Such Brave Girls?
No, I haven't even heard about that.
You should watch Such Brave Girls. Speaking of British, that's a British show.
Oh yeah.
It's on Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah, Taylor recommended it. We watched like the whole second season.
Okay.
What's
What's it about? Give me a rundown.
It's like a single mom and two daughters, and they're just all fucked up. Basically, they're just like all fucked up.
This is your
like,
sales pitch, Alex.
It's she's like desperately. You know, like the guy who plays the magician on The Date with Jen in the IT crowd.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's like she's trying to chase him because he has money in it, and it's like just their whole fucking lives being a giant mess. Basically, the one girl's a depressed, closeted lesbian, The other girl's just like a bratty Brit who's
Okay.
kind of a hoe.
Okay.
And the mom's also just kind of a lunatic hoe who just like belittles them the whole time, and we could just obviously see why they're broken. It's pretty fucking hilarious.
All right. Sounds like a left hand turn from my recommendations, but also British. I'm sure funnier than the strict plot points would have you believe. You know.
Yeah,
Also sounds like a show for the times.
it is. It is definitely a show for the times.
Uh,
It's pretty hilarious though.
Ready for soccer situations?
Let's talk about soccer.
I might regret wearing this jacket. I wanted to go for a dramatic look for the opening episode. And also, I have plans to make this a cool soccer situations jacket. So I wanted to debut it blank first.
Nice,
Um,
nice.
Yeah, just wait.
Before you
Just wait,
customize
people. Yeah, it's gonna evolve. It's gonna be incredible. It's gonna be a hybrid Graham Parsons nudie suit jacket,
Ooh.
but with
Okay.
soccer elements too, instead of religious elements. I'm gonna take
Sounds cooler.
Obviously, I'm gonna take the naked ladies from the lapels of his jacket,
Yeah, super cool.
and probably the pills down the sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Probably not gonna put the cross on the back. Instead, gonna put like probably like a player number, like a 7. I want the old like a retro 7, kind of like the Soccer Situations logo, the 3-stripe 7
Yeah, that'd be cool.
on the back in red. Yeah,
Nice.
been thinking about it, folks. I've wanted a white denim jacket for so long, dude, and I always wanted to guess one, honestly, because that was the look
Yeah.
in the '90s. I'm a Levi, like ride till I die kind of guy. Too many rhymes, but particularly for white denim, it was always going to be guess. But dude, Levi had like a half off clearance prices sale, and I got this jacket for $26, and I was
shit.
like, it's time, dude.
It's a must.
Yeah, like FSG in the market, dude. I'm predatory when
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
opportunistic, dude. I see a move, make it decisive.
It's crazy.
What a transition I've given myself here, looking at the running order, talking about that, going into probably the most dominant story of the summer, the tragic death of Diogo Jota.
Yeah, obviously, probably the
Favorite of the
biggest
pod.
shocking headline.
Alex always wanted a bite of Diogo at Arsenal. We loved him very much at Anfield as well. Tragically died in a car accident this summer, leaving behind children and a young wife. 2 weeks after his wedding, in fact. And it's been a huge bummer of a story that has really overshadowed Liverpool's season, but like global football in general, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, he was such a likable guy. What a player. Just a great,
Yeah.
likable guy.
Seemed like a very friendly, chill dude.
Yeah.
I told Alex earlier during the match that I ripped the bong during his moment of silence, which could seem disrespectful. I could see it that way. But Diogo did seem like the kind of guy that would have appreciated that.
I think so. I mean, I just picture him playing FIFA and doing something very similar. He was
He-
one of the best FIFA players in the world, as well as being a brilliant footballer.
Yeah, known for being a pro-level FIFA player.
Yeah.
I think there was 1 week where he was ranked number 1.
Yeah,
Either
no,
he
I
was
think he
number
literally.
1. Yeah.
I think he literally reached number 1 in the FIFA rankings,
Yeah.
which is insane.
This summer, I was watching a lot of the Gold Cup, believe it or not. Because of the ice rates in LA, me and some coworkers have been driving our dishwasher home, so he doesn't have to take public transit where ice can be found.
Yeah.
And
Good for you guys.
yeah, doing what we can. Of course, I make the best of it. Oh, I'm taking LSAO home. Oh, guess what? Surprise! He likes football. So
Yes.
we started grabbing some cervezas, dude, and it just so happened like the time I would get him home from work when we'd close the shop
When the Gold Cup
together.
was kick off.
Oh, we'd catch the second half. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
perfect.
We missed the kickoff, but he lives with his brother. Go figure, in like K-Town.
Nice.
And yeah, we'd crack some Modelo's and watch the second half of the Gold Cup, and it was awesome. I actually saw a lot of fun drama in the Gold Cup.
Yeah, I
It's-
bet.
It's a trip. And,
That's a good. That's a good little summer routine.
Yeah, it was. It was for a few weeks. It was great. Gold Cup and what else? Oh, and I think Club World Cup too. I was gonna say we caught a game at another competition too. I guess it must have been that.
It's got to be Club World Cup.
But anyway, it was cool seeing players from all over the world doing Jota tributes, celebrations. You know,
Almost every goal celebration during that moment was one of his many celebrations.
yeah. I was gonna say, on another level, as a Liverpool fan, I enjoyed the fact these celebrations I was seeing were very often the FIFA video game playing celebration. And when Liverpool's season kicked off, or preseason kicked off, was the first time I saw someone do the Pac-Man chomp, is what I call it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Darwin was the first person I saw do that, and I was like, dude, that's one for the homies.
Yeah.
Because that is honestly my favorite Diogo celebration. He usually did a combination of both. He
Yeah.
would do the run, chomp, 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 and then sit down and do the
Sit
FIFA
down
player.
and do the games.
And not to say one celebration is better than the other, or tribute, I should say, but I enjoyed all of them coming from all angles. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was good to see. Well deserved too.
You
What
know?
a fucking tragedy.
Yeah, it was pretty awful. It's a good transition to the game we saw today. One Premier League game has kicked off. The champions. Is this on camera? That's
What's that?
outdated. I was like, do I have the new shirt on? No, this is the 06.
Looks very similar though.
But yeah, the new shirt, definitely a tribute to this one. That's how old we are, Alex.
I know.
The
right?
new shirt is like a vintage throwback to my first Liverpool shirt.
Yeah,
Bought to me,
it's hilarious.
given to me
right?
from this guy. Yeah, it's super funny. And the new shirt looks absolutely sick, dude. I'm so stoked on it, seeing it in action.
It looked really good today. Yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure about the shade of red. It looked a little bit bright, but it looks awesome in action. It looks deep enough. All the right guys were wearing it in long sleeve, as we have championed for a long time on this podcast. We had Verts, Ekatike, McAllister, and Mohamed Salah all rocking the long sleeve
rocking
variants.
And the long sleeves of that kit is it's already like an iconic look.
Yeah. Mo looked
Like
so
that.
good in it, dude. Mo's hair plugs are coming in really well. His hair transplant. He looks
true.
fucking 25 again, dude.
He does
I was
look
like,
good. He
did we
looks
just
good.
sign him from Basel? What is happening right now?
He does look good. He looks,
Oh.
rolling
Yeah,
the years
right?
Back.
Yeah, and he rolled him back at the end of the match, not to skip too far ahead. But I was gonna say, just on the shirt, I was a little disappointed Virgil didn't go long sleeve because I associate it with center backs.
Right? It's a hard man's look.
But I think Virgil's a Nike athlete, so I'm gonna let it go. You know?
Yeah. He can't get the full shine. He's not allowed to by Nike.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Liverpool, I was worried going into this match. Bournemouth is always a tough fight. And we frankly don't look quite ready for the season. Half of our outfield players are new, and we look a little disjointed still.
Yeah, there were moments of that for sure.
Yeah. Honestly, I think of the big names, Liverpool brought in. We'll skip ahead to mega transfer summer, but the big ones for Liverpool were Ekatike, Verts, and the two fullbacks, Kirkez and Frimpong.
Yeah,
You could say of those four, only Ekatike really had a standout match.
I think that's fair.
Frimpong had some great moments. He's kind of like a little Tasmanian devil, obviously like a threat in attack. But both the fullbacks looked a little bit confused, to be honest, and both were replaced in the match.
Yeah,
And Verts, I got to say, just kind of wasn't in it. Most of the match flowed around him, to be honest. He had a couple nice touches here and there. He didn't make a huge impression.
yeah. He linked the play a bit here and there. He had a couple moments where he mistimed his pass or misplaced it. I felt like he thought somebody was going to be in a different spot when he flicked it.
Yeah.
And then looked up and it was nowhere near.
Yeah. Not to be
but-
overly critical, yeah.
Oh, no.
He's
First game
playing
of the
as the
season.
link-up man in the first game of the season with, again, a team where half the outfield players are new, essentially.
Brand new, yeah.
So I'm not discouraged by it, but yeah, there's work to be done. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of players to bring in. There's a lot of change in your system.
Yeah, Ekatike, on the other hand, though, he looks
Looks
sick,
like a good
right?
player.
He looks really, really good. I think he has a lot of potential, not only to be a great player, like truly,
Yeah.
but also maybe one of the coolest players Liverpool have ever had.
He does seem really cool. He's got a good swagger.
He's got a vibe, dude. He's got aura, as Gen
Yeah.
Z says.
I think he's kind of taken this Isak transfer saga a little personally, which I like.
Yeah, did you see when he scored in the Community Shield? He did the chit chat celebration.
Yeah, I think it's lit a fire under him, which is great for you guys
I love
already.
it.
Even if you don't sign Isak, it's great that it lit a fire under him right away.
Yeah, he went for the Meg today. He got a Suarez-style rebound off defender's shins off of him, then clean through on goal. Gave the keeper the eyes, sent him the wrong way. Slotted
Very
home.
Easy finish in the end.
Looked calm as you like in the end, right?
Yeah, it was beautiful. Absolutely.
Yeah, how can I not be stoked? I've kind of beating around the bush. I have the running order. I actually copy and pasted this in a couple different orders a few times because we just have this one game. I almost don't want to dwell on the game too much. We can kind of slide into the major transfers of the summer.
So many.
We can be a little more inclusive of everybody's story as it's happening. The story going into this match was that Liverpool are actually a little thin at front and back, and you could see it on the bench. Mostly youth on the bench. Chiesa is the only Chiesa and Elliott were basically the only senior players on the bench.
And which is kind of crazy thinking because your squad's just flipped so much. You've spent so much money, but to still have like depth issues and need more is crazy.
Yeah, that's the sort of weird mirage of signing such high-profile players.
Yeah.
People think we've done all this business, but really, going out, we had Luis Diaz, Darwin Nunez, and of course Diogo Jota.
Yeah.
And the only forward we've signed is Ekatike, so we had three
It's
out.
true.
3 out, 1 in is not ideal. So
No, not.
that's why earlier I was like, if not Isak, I want to get Mateta in or somebody else because we need to sign somebody. We're going to feel the pain if we don't. And FSG, it's like live by the sword, die by the sword kind of a situation. Like they'll be willing to feel the pain if they don't find somebody of value in the market.
Yeah.
They'll be like, no, we play the first half with these three. I'll play whoever we have to in these positions,
Right. It's true. You have options to play not traditional nines in those positions, but obviously getting some depth over the line would be huge.
Yeah, at the front and the back as well. Right now we've got like Virgil Canate and Joe Gomez essentially as seniors. Obviously, I think it was actually just today that Giovanni Leone was announced officially, which is sick.
Yeah.
This young Italian kid who I'll fully admit I didn't know who he was a week ago, but I've watched a lot of videos and oh my god. Oh my God, his physique and his movement looks so much like Virgil. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
His size and his speed and his passing, it's crazy. He's only 18 years old. I have no idea how many minutes he's going to see this year.
Right.
But Liverpool have been trying to sign a young center back for a long time. We got pipped to Lenny Yoro by Manchester United. Can you rewind a year ago? Like, how did that happen?
How did that happen?
Can you imagine that happening today? Yoro
That's
has to be
crazy.
like, man, what have I done?
Yeah, he fucked that up bad, but
anyway, Liverpool finally got a young center back. Supposedly, we're still going to get Gahey, so we'll have another ready to go first team veteran center back.
yeah, that's a good signing.
And then I think we'll be okay when Gravenberch gets back into the team.
Yeah.
Still
work to be done.
so much work. Liverpool, I think, clear as day, unsettled in this match today.
Yeah, definitely not what we'll see late season or mid season from Liverpool.
I said it might be a 5-4. We got a 4-2. Thematically, not far off.
Yeah,
right?
no,
I think I'm spiritually correct on that one.
pretty open game. I think you're right. I'd give you that.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. All right. That's enough about Liverpool, even though they're the only team that's actually played a match so far, along with Bournemouth, of course. Up the cherries after this. Honestly,
I don't
I mean, if you're new to the pod, it's unlikely, but we do love Bournemouth on this pod, and we love Iraola. They're a
He's so
charismatic
good.
Spanish manager that is working with a duct tape squad at the moment. So,
Yeah, I think that was with all the outgoings for them, that was their biggest deal is keeping him,
yeah, they
not
said
losing him to a bigger club.
4 of their back 5 changed. That's
Yeah,
it. Their
which is
back 4
insane.
plus the keeper, obviously. Yeah, it's tough to dive back into with
Yeah.
that kind of change. So let's move on to Arsenal, Alex.
Yes.
Flying a little bit under the radar, given teams the way like teams like Liverpool and Chelsea and City have been spending. Arsenal quietly
Done our business.
the 2 signings I have here in the running order are absolutely massive.
Yeah, enormous signings.
Zubamendi, my most wanted over the past probably 18 months to 24 months.
Yeah.
I
That
wanted
signing
I wanted him
happened.
so bad.
It happened and was happening for so long and happened so kind of quietly and not a huge transfer fee. So
Yeah.
it got the headline very early in the transfer window, and then everybody kind of just forgot it happened.
Yeah, it's true. It's absolutely massive. Every big team in Europe has tried to sign this guy, and
Yeah.
he's flirted with them all and snubbed them all until now. Honestly, until the day it was official, I thought because there was a
I
little
mean,
bit
Madrid
of like,
tried to hijack it.
yeah, I was gonna
at the
say there
last
was a
minute.
little this and that at the last minute again,
Yeah.
dude.
Yep.
And I was like, oh boy, here we go, Alex. Alex about to be mad, but I know
I mean,
he's yeah.
They
Congrats.
Mikel sounded confident, but he's always going to put that out. But they sounded confident all along that it was going to get over the line or the deal was already done.
I read
But-
I read some source that said when Liverpool were making their move, Arsenal sneaking in the back door was actually what scuppered the Liverpool move.
I think
That Mikel snuck in there and was like, "Hey, I speak Spanish."
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I think we had been on him since then. Basically, I don't know if
Yeah.
before or after that fell apart, but we've been on it since then, pretty much.
Right.
But then Gyökeres, the one everybody wanted so badly.
I was gonna link Alex. I was gonna say so. Now you have the deep lying playmaker, the heir to Zabi Alonso. Who could you possibly want on the end of those balls more than Victor Gyökeres? This fucking Swedish poacher who's just like out and out lethal number 9.
Yeah, yeah. I think I personally said early on that I think Sesko was what I would have preferred us to do in the market, but
You wanted Sesko, it's true.
it's you see the Portuguese league numbers and you've seen. I mean, Darwin Nunez, you've seen it before.
Yeah.
Players come out of these leagues and they don't go up a level.
Why you got to
the
drag
Premier League
Darwin
level.
into this?
Sorry, Darwin. You're the most recent one to come from that league that didn't quite hit the heights.
You couldn't drag Anthony into it. Wait, did he come? No, he came from
No, he came
Netherlands.
from
My bad.
Netherlands. But no, I mean, I'm super excited about him. He looks great. He's fucking a player like we haven't seen at Arsenal in a long time.
Yeah,
A big.
I already saw that
pretty
one
number 9.
Zubimendi ball to his head there.
Yeah.
Pretty good looking. Looked like they've been at it for a while.
And I don't think he scored a single header last year. Out of all
Oh,
those
really?
goals he scored, I don't think he scored a single header. That was like his first goal for us was the header.
That's wild.
Um,
He's discarding Portuguese things. He's moving to England. He's going to play like an English number 9 now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The second goal of that game, he flicked the ball on. It's very clear that the last few preseason games he was still very fresh to the squad.
Sure.
Things weren't quite clicking. He didn't look like he was making the runs that people expected him to make, and they weren't finding him. He wasn't making the run. It was just a little confusion.
To be
but
expected. Yeah.
I expect that it's going to get sorted out pretty quickly.
Yeah. That's exciting times.
And aggressive. Just all the man wants is goals.
How much pressure do you think? Obviously, I've been hearing this conversation in every channel on YouTube and so forth. How much pressure do you think Mikel is under this season with having gotten these 2 signings?
I think it's a pretty big pressure. I don't think they would sack him if he doesn't win it this year. But I don't know. It's hard to say because 3 seconds in a row. If we're there at the end and there in the Champions League and the league again, I think he's fine.
Yeah.
If there's somehow a season that's a mess and we end up not finishing top 2 and not going deep in the Champions League, then I think he could be on his way out soon. But
Sure.
he's built. I mean, he's built this whole project. He's built this whole thing. I think
Exactly.
the players trust him. I think the owners and the board trust him. Like, I don't really know who else could come in and do a better job than he's done.
Right. Smart way of looking at it, honestly.
I mean, we were in a really bad spot when he took over, so I would
Right.
hope that especially how fans are going to go. Fans might turn quicker than I hope the board does.
Yeah, the fans are dingbats real fast. We know that. We've seen it already from them. Wasn't this time last year Arteta out the season?
Yeah, well, in the summer even, like when we
Yeah.
weren't making the signings, people started there was spray painting around London, Arteta out, and all these issues with the club, and it's like, you guys are insane. It was like the first month of summer that they were saying shit like that.
Yeah, silly stuff, dude.
So yeah, fans can be annoying, but I think he's got a little longer leash than people expect.
Yeah.
He's earned it. He's earned a good to kind of go out on his own terms, really, I think, at this point.
I think Arsenal's ownership is smart enough to understand what Manchester United has been unable to understand. Which is when you fire a manager, it's not that simple because it's their project. It's a bespoke team, and
Yes.
it's not always. I mean, you can try and build a project like a Brighton where managers are a little bit more plug and play, but
Yeah.
at the absolute top end of the table, managers are going to want something that really suits their whims and tastes.
Yes,
know?
absolutely. And I think people forget how unlucky we were with injuries last year.
Oh my God!
We probably
yeah.
shouldn't have even finished second in the league last year.
You're dead right. That was really when you fell away. Was when you had some key injuries, and I gotta admit,
Yeah.
I forgot that was a key part of the storyline. I really did.
Yeah, Odegaard was out for an extended period. Saka was out for extended periods. Havertz was out for extended periods. Yeah, it was. I mean, we were dwindling squad for a long. Gabrielle was out for a long time. Like all of our
Yeah.
main players were
Had
out
huge
for
spells
significant
out.
amounts of time.
Yeah. In my mind, I was like, well, no, we were just definitely that much better.
I mean, you guys. I think you guys were probably the better team still in the end, but it would have been a much tighter race.
Yeah, no, I think we were a good team. I think in the build up to this season, to make it about Liverpool a little bit more, I think people are saying that everything went our way last year, and it's going to be a tighter race this season. And I think that's absolutely correct. Everything did kind of go our way last year. The Arsenal injury crisis, the City collapse, we kind of just plugged along. Slots kind of trick decision to not actually change the team and just go with Klopp's team pretty much it was kind of a surprise. We were like a little surprise package, and we got lucky. We had very few injuries, yada yada. It's true. So like I said, everyone is predicting a tighter race this year, and I think that's true across the board.
Yeah.
Do you have anything more to say before I link on to the next team? Anything more about Arsenal?
I mean, I'm curious if we do. I still want us to get Eze over the line. I would think that would be an absolutely brilliant signing. I think it's all going to depend on players going out now at this point.
You just made me realize that after defending him throughout the saga, I did Madueke dirty by not even mentioning him in the running order as your third major signing. But we've been fans of his on the pod. I think we're on the record for that.
I think that's a brilliant signing.
Great signing.
It. I think he's the perfect kind of player for what we're lacking in the squad, which is just like kind of wild card attackers.
Actually, didn't that spark a wave of Mikel out too? His signing.
That was actually the main part of it. Yeah, everybody hated that we were signing Nani
because people are so silly, dude.
It's insane.
Oh my God!
He's a young England international who is proven had decent time in a mess of a Chelsea team.
Yeah,
it's such a good signing for the money.
He's a cool player. I like him a lot.
I think Kepa's a brilliant signing.
Yeah, dude. A great number 2 to have. Unbelievable. I can't believe his ego lets him be a number 2. He probably is certain that he's going to steal number 1 from Raya. in his
I mean,
brain.
I'm not gonna lie. I think he might.
Oh, you think so?
I think he's got the ability to.
I heard Jim Campbell from rival podcast, thefootballramble.com, that Raya's having a tough preseason.
He's had some shaky moments. And Kepa, yeah, he's not gonna be content sitting on the bench. And people forget how good of a keeper he actually is.
No, I know he's good.
He's brilliant.
He's an ass, but
he's a total
a
asshole.
lot of great keepers are asses, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Goalies are crazy. We all know that.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. That's my hot take is that he might end up number 1 at some point in the season.
Unbelievable, Alex.
We'll
Sorry,
see. I
being
love
paranoid
it,
about
but-
the cameras here.
Oh yeah, I should probably check mine too.
But yeah, that's a steal, dude. Absolutely.
But yeah, we can move on from the Arsenal. Who do we got next? United.
Manchester United. It's a new
Speaking
era.
of Benjamin Sesko.
But no, obviously, I took so much schadenfreude from Manchester United losing the Europa League final to Tottenham because
Yes.
I thought it would keep them out of the transfer business this summer. I was like, they're fucked. They're mid-table
Yeah.
for another 5 years. But no, they went out and they've spent just as much as Liverpool, or almost as much as Liverpool, actually, signing a
Yeah.
trio of Matthias Cunha, Benjamin Sesko, and Brian Mbuemo, essentially revamping their entire attack.
Yeah, 3 really good signings. You gotta say for them.
Yeah. Rewind to Alex. Alex preferring Sesko over Gyökeres earlier in the year.
I think I think that's. I really don't like that. I really don't like that signing for the rest of us because I think he is. I'm hoping United are enough of a mess because he is still a young kid, so he has to develop still.
Yeah.
That he
Hopefully they can
doesn't.
destroy him.
Yeah, no, I mean obviously hard to wish that on a kid's career, but
Well, look, he made
I
his
hope he doesn't
choices.
hit the heights there.
He made his choices, Alex. Same for
True,
Cunha.
it's true.
Cunha's got a little bit of a bad attitude. I could see things going wrong for him there.
Yeah,
know?
I do kind of like that. Throw like another grenade in the mix in United's locker room.
Yeah. Brian Mbuemo's another innocent caught in the crossfire. Just
Yeah.
raised on Manchester United. He got brainwashed. It's too late for him.
Yep, poor guy.
Graham, if you still listen to the pod, I'm so sorry. Same for you, Paco. We love y'all.
But yeah, big summer for United. I mean,
Huge
United fans
summer
have
for
to
them.
be thrilled. Like how awful
Absolutely.
last season went.
Yeah, rock bottom.
Like-
Should have been relegated probably in most years.
Yeah, and they're they
Beaten by
survived another
Tottenham.
day.
Beaten by Tottenham in a European Cup final.
Yeah,
That's
that hurts.
embarrassing. I remember when we
That
played
hurts.
Tottenham in the Champions League final, I was terrified that we might lose to Tottenham in a cup final. I mean, I wasn't really scared we were going to lose to them, but in the back of my mind, I was like, could you imagine?
This could be the most embarrassing moment for us.
I
if
wouldn't
we
wish
lose
it on
this.
my worst enemy. Oops, it happened to
Oh.
my worst enemy. Shit. But regardless, dude. United have updated their training facilities, and apparently they don't scare off signings anymore, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate. That was a fun time.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I saw them declared a new era of Manchester United, these new signings, and
Yeah.
it made me feel a little bit better because they've declared a new era so many times, and boy,
Right.
those new eras have gone badly.
So far, they've all been hilariously bad.
let's hope it's the same kind of new era. Yeah.
Do you think moving on from United a little bit, do we think Chelsea are a legit top 4 contender or top title contender even this year?
I think Maresca's still a question mark with this squad. Chelsea fans are so confident that they really are.
I know.
I don't know, man. It's hard to say. Everybody is calling them as contenders.
Yeah, I know.
So
That's why I'm
it's-
curious.
But of course, nobody called Liverpool as contenders last year. So you got to remember, everybody's a fucking idiot.
Nobody knows. Nobody truly knows at this
Yeah.
point.
Chelsea could be the United of this season and finish like 12th.
I mean, also, how many times have we seen Chelsea? It's not like Chelsea hasn't signed great players in the summer before.
Yeah.
They've had
thi-
great summers in the past.
From what I've heard and seen of Chelsea's preseason, this Brazilian wunderkind Estevao is the story at Chelsea
Oh.
this year. He
Okay.
looks like he might actually be a generational talent out of Brazil. We'll see.
Damn,
They're saying they say, the stories coming out of the barrio is he's better than Neymar was at that age. So,
All right.
and I gotta say, like I said, the little snippets of him I've seen are like, oh shit,
Yeah.
he does look pretty good.
That would be frustrating.
Yeah, so we'll see. That's anyway from my perspective as a non-Chelsea fan. That's what I'm most interested to watch
Yeah.
this year, if we're talking Chelsea.
I think they're probably the most likely of the other traditional big teams to actually make strides forward this year.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. United's going to get better. I don't see them, like, title hunting this year.
We'll see. We'll see what Amarim's really made of. Last year was
True.
fucking embarrassing for him.
Yeah. He's got
And
a lot to prove.
yeah, the story all year last season was that he needs his players for his system, his vaunted system. So they've made huge moves for him. They've revamped that whole attack, like we said. We'll see. Again, this has been said all over, I think, every channel, but I think this is kind of the most unpredictable the Premier League's been in a little bit going into this season.
It's going to be a great season, I feel like, for that reason.
Yeah, I'm really excited for it, dude. We don't feel like runaway favorites. I think early summer people were saying, I think right after we signed Verts and Frimpong and then Kirkes back-to-back, people were like, oh, well, next season's done.
Over.
Liverpool are watching it again. I don't feel that way at all. At all.
Yeah. I know. I'm bummed because after 3 seasons finishing second, it's like we're doing all the things we have to do, but it's like, fuck, man, really? Like, really, this is going to be such a hard league to win this year.
Dude, it's an arms race every summer, it feels like now.
It's truly insane.
It's absolutely wild. Liverpool have had what they're calling a unprecedented summer for the club. Jamie Carragher was actually stressed out about it. He was bummed out. He was like, it feels un-Liverpool, like he said. The amount of spending we've made this summer. But like, it doesn't make me feel like we have it in the bag because of that, because the competition is just insane now, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't even mentioned City. I kind of like forget what City's even doing, honestly.
Yeah, I meant to add them to this. Actually, I could have sworn I had. Worth mentioning, they signed Ryan Cherky, who Liverpool were actually expecting to sign. That was going to be our number 10 solution until we got the surprise news that Florian Wirtz was actually interested in us.
Yeah, that'll change things.
Yeah, so I know we were really high on Cherky, which you know how much faith I have in the FSG and Michael Edwards consortium. So I'm a little bit afraid of seeing what he brings to the table at City. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I'm like, I wish I should have looked at more of who they've signed so far this year, but I know they've made a couple of big signings.
At left back, Nori from Wolves, I think, is a big signing for them. Really good attacking fullback. And who is their other big signing?
They had one. Oh, man.
I could have sworn I had more. Hey, welcome back to Soccer Situations, where Todd always thinks he had more thorough notes than he actually has. But I think we did a pretty good job.
But yeah, I mean, City's going to be. They'll be back, I think, stronger this year. Rodri will be back as well, which is a huge boost for them.
He is picking up some recurring like post ACL injuries. He's out until the end of September, they're saying.
Honestly, for us, that'll be the hope for opposing fans is that he has little niggles here and there that keep him out for periods.
Right. Yeah. And he will.
He will. Yeah. It's part
of
it.
Yeah, City are going to be back. That season doesn't happen to them again.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't
think
see
even
that.
by the end of last year, it was looking just about wrapped up, to be honest.
Yeah.
Their stumble was wrapped up. Anyway, Alex.
I think it's funny. I saw a list of the best signings of the summer so far.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw there was one that was like actually pretty decently high up on the list for what I would expect the general public to think. But I think Granit Xhaka to Sunderland has to be up there as one of the signings of the summer.
Yeah, thank you for adding that to the list. That is definitely worth talking about. Huge signing,
unbelievable. Like the skill level to have a player of that like pedigree and that like veteran of a player in the Premier League and other leagues to play in the heart of your midfield when you're coming up.
Yeah, he was
That's
just
insane.
a very key player at Bayer Leverkusen. It's not like he's been out in the gathering dust
was in,
somewhere.
The top 20 of the Ballon d'Or list.
It's incredible. Also, Sunderland's squad was notoriously young, and his leadership is invaluable as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That guy's been through it all.
he really has. He
So-
has. You can find early episodes of this podcast where I'm like roasting him because I really didn't believe in him back in the day. He
Yeah.
almost has that kind of a Lucas Leiva character arc where he pushed through being a little bit of a clumsy idiot and became this like great worker, great leader, and
Again,
great ball player, great range of passing, great shot.
I think Mikel Arteta doesn't get enough of credit for that. He was
For
on his
coaching
way
him?
out the door when he came in. He had gone from throwing the armband on the ground, yelling at the fans.
How'd I forget about that?
Mikel brought him back into the fold, and like he took his game to a new level.
Yeah, that's kind of legendary Arsenal lore at this point.
Yeah, no,
Redemption of
it's kind of
Granit
crazy.
Xhaka.
Yeah,
So having said all that, you were jealous of Sunderland signing Granit Xhaka, right?
I was like, why not bring him back?
Wasn't it like $7 million at that price? Why
It was
not?
so cheap. Like we got Norgard, which I like Norgard. I think he's a good player.
Yeah,
But like if we could have brought Xhaka back for a similar price,
yeah, just for the locker room, if nothing else. That's a cliche, but sometimes it's real.
yeah,
You know?
yeah. I think it's an unbelievable signing for Sunderland. Good for them.
We could use that to transfer to Kit Ketchup here if we want to talk Kit Corner. We'll definitely have a more kit-focused episode coming, folks, if not a full kit draft, which I've been promising for years now. A closer look at the fashion of the 25-26 season. For now,
I think we're on I think this is going to be one of the highest fashion seasons we've seen. There's some fire kits out there for a lot of clubs.
yeah, it's true. Obviously, like, club revenue is such a weapon these days in terms of becoming a successful club, and people are really seeing that having just an absurd amount of high fashion kits is just a great revenue stream. It's so
selling
obvious,
mass amounts of kits is making so much money for these clubs. So.
right? But we were just talking about Sunderland, so I wanted to ask, have you seen the Sunderland Black Cat kit?
I have, yeah.
There have been a few black kits announced this year. The Black Cat kit is funny because it has a black cat badge that is pretty gay looking, but pretty cool.
But also kind of cool.
Well, it made me laugh because it reminds me of the Black Cat Espresso, the original gay black cat from Black Cat Espresso.
That's true.
It's a very sassy, feminine cat, and on the shirt it's a full body cat walking towards you.
Yes.
In first person. I like it a lot. The shirt's black.
It's
It still
cool.
has a stupid gambling sponsorship, but it's blacked out, so it's less offensive.
Yeah, I like that touch. That's a smart move.
And yeah, the gay Panther badge is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, look at Sunderland bringing the heat this year, coming back up,
Right?
coming in with a bang.
As I noted here, both Tottenham and Manchester City also have black kits this season. Tottenham's away kit, and City's, I think, is their third.
I think it's their third kit.
I
think United have one too now.
Yeah, Cities is notable, I will say, because it is the blackest fucking kit I've ever seen. It is like Vanta black.
Yeah,
And I think it looks pretty cool.
that is pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's gonna look cool on the pitch for sure.
Yeah.
But they've also balanced it out with one of the worst kits you'll ever see in your life.
Of all time, let's talk about the Manchester City.
I think it's the away kit. Their wet away kit.
That is their away kit. You're right. Yeah, and it looks like a flyer for a gay bar in Boys Town in 2006.
It's so bad.
Tell me that doesn't look like you could put text on that to be a flyer for Hydrate. Dollar drinks, dollar people. Shout out to Lewis and Hydrate. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm gonna mock it up. I'm gonna take that background and fucking make it a flyer.
Oh my god,
It's gonna be incredible. It's one of the worst kits of all time. We'll see if we'll see if it's so bad it goes cult, but I don't think so.
It might come around in like 20 years to be like an iconic kit that people search for.
Yeah,
but only
search
really
for,
because it's
for
that
Pride
bad.
Festival. It is so bad, dude.
Every time I see it on the internet, I get mad. I feel like I always text you guys about it. I'm like, I hate this kit.
I feel like I always text you guys about it.
And every time I see it, I'm just like, God, I hate this kit so much.
Oh yeah. It's really, really terrible. So let's move on to the opposite of terrible.
Yes.
It's Liverpool. It's Adidas. We're back, baby. not just back, like we got all of our marquee players flaunting long sleeves. The home kit is based on this shirt that I'm wearing right now.
And it reminds me so much of that shirt, seeing it today.
It looks exactly like it, except this one has the little mock collar.
Yeah.
That's about the only difference, honestly, and the Carlsberg sponsorship, of course.
Yeah.
But damn, yeah, it's a great, great throwback kit. Thank you, Adidas. Do better with the swag. And well, we got things to talk about Adidas. It's okay. It's a new relationship. We're still feeling each other out. We got to catch up. We'll put some stuff together. Still waiting on that green third kit, which I think is going to be a stunner.
I think it's going to be a cool kit. It also feels like a good throwback to the Adidas years before.
Yeah. Has been confirmed by the club that we destroyed our kit sales records with the launch of this kit. Of course. If you know Liverpool fans, I'm not alone in this. This isn't Soccer Situation's opinion. This is a Liverpool fan opinion. Get us with Adidas. It's just fucking natural.
It does feel right. They even looked right today.
It did, didn't it?
Having you guys back in Adidas felt like that made sense.
It really did, dude. It clicked. It felt beautiful. It really satisfied me. Having said that, Arsenal's Adidas stuff is all better across the board.
Yeah, Adidas loves us, man.
God damn it, Alex. I mean, our kits are bangers. Our shirts are good. I'm not mad, but yours are so sick, dude. Your away kit is so sick, and your swag is always so much better.
Our swag game is awesome.
You get like the Nike PSG treatment where you get like 5 new swag fucking full lines dropped every season.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, all of our swag launching this new relationship that's like supposed to be huge. We're the goddamn champions of England.
Yeah, right. This should be massive for you.
All of our swag is just like off the rack Adidas template stuff, dude.
It's just like with a badge on it.
Yep. It's a red crew neck sweatshirt with a fucking liver bird on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it makes me mad, dude. It makes me so mad. Okay, sorry. Let's talk about Arsenal stuff, though. What is your favorite? It's got to be that white shirt, right?
The third kit. I knew when the leaks started coming out that third kit was going to be my favorite. Before I even knew the Highbury detailing in the actual kit itself.
Yeah.
I mean, give me the maroon and gold all day. I wish that was our permanent colors for our home kits.
Yeah.
It's so classy.
It's incredible.
It's such a good kit. I love it. It's got a cool little patch in the inside and the bottom of Highbury.
I saw that.
The super intricate little layer. I can't wait I haven't seen it in person yet. I can't wait to see one in person.
Yeah, the details are insane. Yeah, when does that launch? Because like I said, I popped into the Adidas store, but
it's officially out.
Okay, I didn't have that there when I was there. Not that I saw anyway. The Adidas store at Century City Mall really fucking let me down, I gotta say.
That's a bummer.
Except for Liverpool, literally all they had was short sleeve home and away. They didn't even have the long sleeves. Zero swag. And the rest of it was fucking MLS stuff, including so much space dedicated to Inter Miami. I'm like, we're in Los Angeles, bitch.
Yeah, that's
why
insane.
do you have 3 racks dedicated to Inter Miami?
That's the Messi effect. That's insane.
Yeah, so that was annoying as a Premier League fan, obviously. But yeah, I didn't. Moral of the story, making it about myself, but really, I didn't see any Arsenal stuff. Is what I meant to say.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, they've. I think all the kits. Yeah, all the kits are officially out now. The home kit's beautiful too. I like the A's, the old English A's throughout that are kind of faded into the red.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's a very classy home kit.
Yeah,
I love it. It's. I still think the white and gold from a few years back with the gold 3 stripes was my favorite they've done of the home kit so far.
Yeah, that was an absolute banger.
But yeah, the throwback lightning bolt away kit is sick too.
Yeah, huge. I like that.
But yeah, I think that third kit's got to be it for me. I feel like I have to get one of those.
Do you have a favorite kit around the league you've seen so far?
It's funny. I noticed you put you actually have Palace on here because I love that Palace home kit so much.
Yeah, right. It
that
is
shade
cool.
of blue and red, the stripes, the just the width of the stripes and everything. It's beautiful.
Yeah, almost felt too easy because I kind of always love a Palace kit.
Yeah,
but it is a different direction for them this year a little bit from where they've been going with the ultra modern ones, and it looks sick.
It is.
I
It's
think a
really
lot of
sick.
times adding white trim is a little less adventurous, but it works for them in this kit.
Trying to think who else has a cool. I mean, I like that Bournemouth kit today. We were talking about that blue,
Yeah,
that shade
the-
of blue.
That was
is
nice.
Quite nice.
Brentford has a brown away kit that I think could look pretty cool. We have to see it in
Ooh.
action.
Yeah.
Um,
I feel like Fulham has a cool kit that I'm picturing, but I can't quite get there. I feel like Fulham has some cool kits this year.
I can't say I've seen them, to be honest. I haven't, like I said, the Community Shield was like a gong ringing, like boom.
I know,
oh
right?
shit, the season's starting. I was like, oh my god, really? The season's starting? Holy
know,
shit!
I truly didn't like, other than transfer news, like keeping up a little bit on transfer news. I didn't really do a whole lot of preseason or off-season obsession as much as I normally do. I didn't have feel like I had time to or mental capacity to keep up on everything.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're dealing with dad solo now. I know how hard that is, and
Yeah.
not to mention you're a business owner as well, which is brutal.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, commend you for even seeing anything. You know.
Yeah, had to keep up on the major transfer news. Obviously, is the most important part.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
the fun part. That's the fun part of summer. Bailey,
Yeah.
stop licking my legs.
Bailey, dude, the licking. Bailey
Gosh,
girl.
I made the mistake. She was doing so good. I let her stay in here for the podcast, and she was doing great.
Oh, I didn't even know. That's great. Good girl, Bailey.
Yeah, she was laying on her bed over there, being good.
What a good dog. Anyway, we're about good to wrap up anyway, I think.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
see. Oh my God, I'm hour 6. That's unbelievable.
Right.
Camera's still going. That's
Oh,
unbelievable.
we didn't talk about this in Casual Corner, but did I tell you? I told you about Bailey's toe, right?
I know she had something cancerous and you got surgery, correct?
Yeah, she's got a 3-toed foot on her back right paw.
How's she doing?
She's doing great.
Does
They
she
got
have
it all
a
off.
funny little hobble?
No, she actually didn't throw her off at all. Really,
She walks okay?
shockingly. She walks okay.
She's a fucking sausage.
I know. I mean, she always had a wobble from being fat.
She's such
But,
a good dog, dude. She's so funny.
She's hilarious.
Um,
But yeah, she's got a funny little 3-toed foot.
nice. She
But
needed,
yeah.
she needed to look a little bit goofier.
Yeah, exactly. Her tiny head and large body weren't weird enough.
It's been debated, but one of my favorite parts about the new Superman was it was in the trailer, obviously, so it's not a big spoiler that Crypto, Superman's dog, is in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
What I didn't expect and found joyful was that Crypto's a bad dog. He's like undisciplined. he
That's awesome.
listen at all. It's very funny.
That's amazing. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, it is a nice touch. Yeah. And if it plays well, it actually literally becomes like a plot point in the movie. It's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So look out for Superman. If you don't get out to the movies, watch it when it hits streaming. It's a fun, dude. You know, Gunn. It's a fun movie.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I want Superman movies to be good. I feel like Superman is it gets slept on as like a fun comic book movie series.
Yeah.
Like, it can be done well.
It definitely can be, dude. And James Gunn's writing is funny. And I tell you what, David Corn Sweat, the guy that plays him,
Yeah.
10 out of 10, dude.
I mean, he
I
was
think
on Rick Glassman's podcast, so right away there I was like,
God, I gotta see that.
yeah. He went on Glassman's podcast, and immediately I'm like, oh, this guy's cool.
You liked him on it?
Yeah, he's awesome, dude.
Okay, because I think the prevailing opinion is like this guy is Superman. He doesn't have the look. I don't think he has. I don't think he has the juice, bro. He has the juice. He's so.
I was gonna
funny.
say, I thought
Yeah.
he was when I saw his face originally, I was like, man, that's a perfect Superman.
Yeah, he's great, dude. He's super funny. He's handsome. And,
Yeah, watch that Glassman episode with him. He's awesome.
All right, we'll do. We'll do as soon as if I could get 3 episodes published of Soccer Situations.
Ooh.
Folks, that's right. The lost summer episode, Alex in LA, is coming soon along with this season premiere episode. Yeah, finally. Sorry about that, Alex.
Nah, that's good, dude.
I've been,
I know how it
like we
is.
say, we've been in survival mode.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get through it.
Yeah, you with Dad and Littlefoot, me just having LA.
just LA and
Just
struggling
LA,
to survive. I mean, LA and the world and the economy. So there's enough to worry about right now.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God, don't get me started.
Yeah, we don't have to go down that route. We start a whole nother podcast.
Yeah.
Rant about that stuff.
Right. Let's wrap this one up, and then we can rant
Yeah.
about Trump editing the Smithsonian.
Oh my God.
Folks, that's episode 77, I think, of Soccer Situations. We're gonna make the Lost episode, the LA episode, special episodes now, as
Yes.
opposed to a traditional numeral episode. So I think
yeah.
that makes this 77, if I'm not mistaken.
Nice.
And thank you for being here with us. We're so happy to be back. It's going to be
Season's back. It's
it's gonna be such a good season. Me and Alex both desperately need this outlet to escape reality. So the pod's going to be awesome. It's going to be
Yes,
it's
definitely.
going to have sick manic energy. Yeah, so thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you back next week with more
Thanks, everybody.
Soccer Situations. Yeah, talk to you soon.
Soccer situation.